Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Nick Saban Show, along with the head coach of the Crimson Tide. I'm Chris Stewart. Coach, congratulations on a great victory over Kentucky, 63-3.
Well, you know, we got started out a little slow in the game. We made some mistakes on defense early. They were able to run the ball on us a little bit. We missed some gap fits, but the good news is we played really, really well in the red zone. I think they got the ball in the red zone 2 or 3 times in the first half and only got 3 points. And, you know, we struggled early to run the ball. I think maybe this was a little bit the rhythm of not playing for a while. But as the game went on, I thought our guys played better and better and better. We executed better. We made less mental errors and, you know, kind of got in position after they missed the field goal or had the bad snap on the field goal when we scored 2 or 3 times and got them stopped on defense. That was really kind of the difference in the game.
We're at a time in the world where everybody has to adapt and adjust. Your team no different, given the fact that you were supposed to play last week, weren't able to do so. How did they manage the additional week off that took place?
Well, I think the players showed a lot of maturity. You know, we've told the players from the very beginning, you know, this is going to be a lot of disruptions in this season. And the team that can manage those disruptions is going to come out the best in the end. So it's like, so what's next in whatever happens, because you don't know for sure who you're going to have to play. You don't know if you're going to be able to play. In some cases, you don't know who you're going to play next. So, you know, I think our players have shown a lot of resiliency in being able to do that. They practiced really well all week, but I just think that we didn't have quite the rhythm early in the game, didn't carry it to the game, but we got better as the game went on. We'll
see that as we get into the first half highlights.
Bolden in motion, goes behind the quarterback. Here's Mack looking, stands in and throws it out. Route wide open, caught by the Tide and taken down the right side by Jaleel Billingsley. And the tight end hurdles a man and gets out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Now with everybody shifting to the left side, working again. Here's the give. Najee turns it up the middle. Touchdown, Alabama. Najee behind Deontay Brown and Landon Dickerson, and the Crimson Tide on top by a score of 6-0. Matt Ruffalo attempting a 33-yard field goal. Colin Goodfellow is the holder. The kick is on the way, and it is good. 24-yard field goal try by Matt Ruffalo. It's a bad snap. It's over everybody's head. The ball rolls all the way back towards midfield. Ruffalo will dive on the football, and Bama's going to have it back at the 43-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 34 yards on the bad snap by Cade DeGraw. 2nd down and 8. Here's Mack, straight drop, looks, throws, finds Billingsley. He comes down the right side. Now on 2nd down, Mack looks right, nothing there. Looks left, nothing there. He'll backpedal, he'll stutter step, he'll throw it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Devontae Smith, when he saw that his quarterback was in trouble and there was nowhere to go, he made sure that somehow he got open, and it was a bullet of a pass for an Alabama touchdown. A 43-yard try. Good snap, good spot. Kick is on the way. It is no good. It is no good. Here now a quick play, handoff. Najee left side, hurdles a man, goes down the left sideline. The race is on to the goal line. He'll dive in. Touchdown, Alabama. Touchdown, Najee Harris. He exploded out of the backfield. Billingsley in motion to the left of the formation. 2 stacked on the right. They fake the give, throw it across the middle. Caught by Mechie. Touchdown, Alabama. Everybody was frozen in time. And that opened that middle up for a 21-yard reception for a touchdown. That little play action froze everybody and his brother.
Coach, I read the stats at halftime on the radio broadcast, and I'm going to quit reading time of possession because I don't know that it's relevant anymore in college football.
Well, I think that things that, sort of affect winning are turnovers and explosive plays. Those are the two most significant things. So when you make a lot of explosive plays, 42-yard runs, big play passes, so you don't have the ball very long, but you score points because you make explosive plays. And I think that's what our offense does really, really well. Now, if you go back and look at, they ran the ball effectively, but they didn't have very many explosive plays in the game. All right, so therefore, how many points did they score? All right, and that's one of the things that, not giving up explosive plays and making explosive plays always have a significant impact on the game. Time of possession really does not if you don't score points.
All right, 28-3 at the half. We'll take a look at the second half highlights when we come back here on the Nick Saban Show.
The Nick Saban Show is brought to you by the University of Alabama, where legends are made. And by Red Diamond, the official coffee and tea of the Crimson Tide.
Coach, you had the 28-3 lead at the break. What was the message at intermission?
Well, we always like to get our guys to play for 60 minutes. We talk about that all the time, so there can be no scoreboard. That can't affect how you play just because you're ahead in the game. We hadn't played great. I didn't think in the first half. Got better as time went on. So we were going to get the ball in the second half, and we wanted to put a great drive together. And I think we put a pretty good drive together, but then we threw the interception. And I think, we were trying to, I call it a hope throw. The guy kind of had Smitty covered, and you throw it up and hope he catches it. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. So, but those are not the kind of plays that we want to make. But, and I was really pleased with the way the guys came out and played in the second half. I thought we played a lot better in the second half.
Let's get into those second half highlights.
Tucker and Randolph come to the left of the formation. Here now the 1st and 10. Mack again gets time, loads up, throws towards the end zone, intercepted at the goal line. Brought back by Kentucky to the 15. Stutter step move at the 20. Breaking a tackle free to the 21. That's Kelvin Joseph at Kentucky. Will get the football back. Quarterback Terry Wilson looks and throws. Intercepted. Take it to the house. Jordan Battle. See ya. Touchdown Alabama. 43 yards. A pick six for the sophomore from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Goodfellow booms a spiraling punt. Devontae catches it, bobbles it quickly, gets it back at the 30, goes to the right side. Does he have enough speed to outrace everybody? Yes, he does. Surtain puts his hands in the air to show that he's not blocking anybody in the back. And down the right side goes Devontae Smith inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 28-yard line. What a play. 36 yards on the return. So too Major Tennyson at tight end will go in motion to the right side. Backs in the eye, give to Robinson up the middle. Touchdown Alabama! Touchdown Alabama! Brian Robinson, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. 42-3 Bama. Here's a 3rd and goal from the 18. Young in trouble. Ducks away, rolls right side, throws. It's complete. Touchdown Devontae Smith. How he got out of trouble, I don't know. But it's an 18-yard touchdown strike. Bryce Young, his 1st touchdown pass as an Alabama Crimson Tide. And it goes to Devontae Smith. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Bo Allen played last game against Vanderbilt, and now he's taken down by the Crimson Tide's Christian Harris. And it'll be Bama's 1st sack of the ball game. Man in motion from the far side. Here's the give. Williams right up the middle. Touchdown Alabama! 1st touchdown of his Crimson Tide career. Here's Chase, left side, big hole. He's got a touchdown down the left sideline. 19 yards. Touchdown.
Coach, a little earlier, you referenced a hope throw to Devontae Smith. That's a pretty good hope to have most of the time.
It sure is, and our congratulations to Smitty. Our team was really happy for him to, set the all-time touchdown record, here. Smitty has played phenomenal football for us all year, and he's got great leadership, and it really affects the other players on the team in a really positive way. So it's always good to see, the guys are the best guys on your team. They're the best people. That always helps your team, and Smitty certainly fits into that category for sure. Defense played great in the second half. I think they only had 27 total yards, got off the field on third down. So really did a good job, and the good news is we got to play a ton of players in this game, and that's something that this kind of schedule, when you only play SEC games, doesn't present itself, that often. And they did a really good job of driving the ball, and we were running it, and they did a really nice job when they were in there in the fourth quarter.
63-3 the final. Alabama a winner over Kentucky. We've got more. Stay with us right here on the Nick Saban Show.
The Nick Saban Show is brought to you by the University of Alabama, where legends are made. By Coca-Cola, together tastes better. And by Aflac. Get to know us at aflac.com.
Coach, where was the turning point in this one for you?
I think the turning point in this game was when we got a red zone stop. They lined up to kick a field goal that would have made the score 7-6. They have a bad snap, and then we take that down and score. And we score two more times in the second quarter. The defense gets two more consecutive stops, and the game goes from 7-3, which could have been 7-6, to 28-3. I think that was big, that turn of events.
You reference a bad snap that they had in special teams. The guy that coordinates your special teams is a guy that knows it well, and Jeff Banks.
Well, Jeff Banks has great enthusiasm, and the players really respond well to him. They want to play on special teams. He's a great teacher in terms of teaching the techniques, has really good knowledge, always has a good plan for how we're going to play in the game. We've been unfortunate this year. We had a couple big play punt returns and got called back for penalties and things like that. But the system and the scheme is really good, and he coaches them as well as anybody and does a great job for us recruiting as well.
Let's go Mercedes-Benz All Access with Jeff Banks.
Hi, Kyle. How you doing, bub? You ready? Demo, you all right? You good? Hold those knee pads now. Better get those down right now. What a day. November, 80 degrees out here. Are you kidding me? Miller's going to miss another practice with a black jersey. This is a great day. Standard issue day. Here we go. Full range of motion, Carl. Here we go, babe. I mean, this is as fast as I've ever seen you guys move. Just coached by Carl Tucker. Swear, ever since you got hurt, I did. I swear. I don't even know why. It's my left one. Is it? I was trying to feel your pain. You guys all wait till the last practice on the bottom to stretch the best. The best stretch you guys have ever had. Last practice on the bottom. Makes no sense. Nice. Chest bump. Nice. Lot two way to run the route. That's it. Good. Good. Play speed, Jay. Second window. Good. Good. Second window, Jay. Tuck it away. Good. You got to back up so you don't hit it. It's not an easy blitz to pick up, but because you don't usually get that. But we got to get it. I got you, Carl. That half speed, dude. Good. Good. First window. Good. Tuck it away, please. Good. Good. Ball. Good. Good. Tuck it away. Fundamentals, man. Fundamentals. Angle cut on the 45. Ha! That's it. A little deeper, though. I'd take two more steps. Get it. Now, one step. That's it. But see how you drift? You gotta pull it. You gotta pull this thing down here and get those shoulders back. 45. Go. Good. Tuck it away. Good. Nice. Let's go, 86. Good. Carl. Good. Come on, Julian. Oh! Let's go, partner. High and tight. Oh! Did he score?
Coach, what are you drawing up for us on Archaea Services game analysis?
Well, I think I wanted to draw up this play because we did this wrong early in the game against the same play. And basically they're in a 2-by-2 formation, right now, so we're playing one coverage. All right, but when they motion over to get to 3-by-1, all right, which we call trips or train, we're going to change coverages. All right, so the safety's going to come down in 3 buzz, all right, and we're going to play zone over here. All right, this safety's going to go to the middle of the field. We're going to play man backside, and we're going to drop out in 3 buzz. Well, we didn't do that earlier. We played cover 7, which is quarters, which means this guy stays back, and they hit this slant in this hole right here when they run double slant. All right, so when you come down in 3 buzz, the quarterback doesn't see it. The guy ends up right in the throwing lane, and you're going to watch what happens here. All right, good disguise by the DBs. All right, Jordan Battle comes, he's dropping down in 3 buzz. All right, so throws it right there, and there we go. You know, good timing, good disguise, and great finish for a touchdown. It's always great to score on defense, and this is 2 weeks in a row we've done that.
The Nick Saban Show is brought to you by the University of Alabama, where legends are made.
Coach, when it comes to long snappers, ordinarily the best thing that can be said is that they go unnoticed. Thomas Fletcher's a guy that I know is noticed by you, though.
Well, and he's as good at what he does as anybody in the country. I mean, he's a phenomenal long snapper. He's been doing it for us for a long time. But you say they go unnoticed, but here's a guy that's a long snapper that's one of the leaders on our team and is respected as a leader on our team and has a tremendous impact on other players because of the type of person he is, the kind of character that he has. Phenomenal individual and does a great job for us when it comes to long snapping. And sometimes you take that for granted, but I certainly don't when it comes to Thomas.
The spotlight shines this week on Thomas Fletcher.
My name is Thomas Fletcher. I'm the long snapper here, and I grew up in Portland, Oregon originally. My career has definitely been a journey. You know, I've got to play with some very, very good football players and play for some very, very good coaches. Playing in games is kind of the accumulation of everything that we go through throughout the year. You know, from the 4th quarter program to spring football to summer conditioning to being away from your family throughout the entire year and the sacrifices that you make to be a part of a program that has been as successful as this program has been. Game days are the 13, 14 days a year where you get to put your product on the field, and show everything that you've been working on. And to get to do that while also representing a university that's as great as this one there's no feeling like it.
Rewrite the book. This is one of those games, baby. 3rd Saturday in October. Love y'all, boys. Execute on 3-1.
It became very important to me. My position is not one of great glory, or you don't get to do a whole lot. But honestly, I realized my best path to helping the organization be successful was the effect that I could have on the people who can do that. And it was to be a positive light in their lives, and if they ever needed anything, to be there for them. And if I could, think of anything that I could do to make their job easier, to help make them better at their job, I was going to find a way to do that. I wanted to be a football player that long snapped and not a long snapper that played football. Just thank you guys for everything. We miss y'all a ton. This program would not exist without you guys. But, we know we're going to see you guys again, and we can't wait until that day comes. So thank you guys, seriously, for everything. It means the world.
The Nick Saban Show is brought to you by Aflac. Get to know us at aflac.com.
Coach, you got the Iron Bowl this week. Auburn coming in for a 2:30 kick.
Well, this is always a tough game. Rivalry game means a lot to a lot of players. A lot of these guys know each other, played against each other in high school. Certainly, we got a lot to play for, and our state pride is as good and strong as anybody. So we certainly want to do our best to get our team ready to play a great game this week against Auburn.
Look forward to that, Coach. Congratulations again on the 63-3 win over Kentucky, and we'll see you next time right here on the Nick Saban Show.
The Nick Saban Show is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Together tastes better. By the University of Alabama, where legends are made. And by Trustmark, people you trust, advice that works.